Good evening, Julian McBain here, and tonight, as you can see, we are back in Entropia Universe, and I'm sitting here realizing I forgot my good evening Entropians intro, but that's okay. I'm a little bit tired tonight. It is currently, about 10 of 8, or not 10 of 8, 10 of 10 p.m. I just got out of Lodge. For those of you who have been watching my channel since it's still a very young inception, you'll know that I am a Freemason, and we had Lodge tonight. And so I just got back about 20 minutes ago. So, did that just say 0.3? Oh, cool. Okay, so here's what's going on. Yesterday, my buddy Morgalore, check out both his YouTube channel and his Twitch stream. My buddy Morgalore texts me and says, "Hey Julian, I'm going to play this game that you suggested for me on my stream. Be involved." Like, hell yeah. But I want to be involved, so I can't. The game was Simulacrum, by the way, which is creepy as hell. It's awesome. Give it a look. Check out his VOD, or you can check out his channel here on YouTube. He put the whole thing up. So I'm like, hell yeah, I want to participate in this. But, you know, I had stuff I wanted to do in EU as well. So instead of hunting, what I did is I traveled back to Calypso. And while I was in Calypso, I did a couple things. First off, I bought a whole bunch of LB-15s, so I don't have to pay the shipping fees. The other thing I did was I upgraded my armor. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, I now have Ghost. Which, as you can see, makes a huge difference in this 100 pen run. Because these guys are all getting deflected, kind of like when I put Rascal on and I went and fought a lot of the curbs out in Calypso. Now, this does not have plates. I did not spend the pet on plates this time. Those are going to come at some point. I know once you start hunting like in the level 20 area, you absolutely need them. I am still figuring out when I will need them. So like, oh, that was painful. So crits still do damage. Good to know. But the real reason I'm out here doing this 100 pet hunt is I want to know how I stack up against a 14. Like, I could fight a 14, but I had to heal 2 or 3 times in the middle of that. Oh my god. Did that just... He's doing like nothing. I could have tried this against Merfolk, and now his Ghost protects against cold, and they were a major thorn in my side. But anyway, the entire point of this run was to see how I stack up against the stronger mobs. Mobs that I would have trouble with initially, which obviously now aren't going to be a big deal, which means there's a lot of Iron Quest missions that I can now clean up on Calypso. So there's a strong chance that you're going to see me back on Calypso here probably by Halloween. Not only that, but with some of the events going on, I would love to be able to do the Snabble Snot quest, and I don't know how long that's going to be going on, so actually it might be before the end of the week that I end up going back to Calypso for a while, just to participate in some of the events there. I love Cyrene. I am likely to return here in the future, and it might not be too long after, going back, maybe a couple weeks, or once the events settle down. Which, I know Calypso always has something going on, but the events I'm interested in, because at this point I'm really not interested in doing the mayhems per se, but I like Cyrene because I love the loot pool here. I like the fact that it's smaller, so it's condensed. There's definitely a bigger challenge to the algorithm of the mobs. From what I understand, there are some unique loots at the end of some of their epic chains. I'd love to participate in those and find out what they are. But I do want to go back to Cali and clean up some quests that before I came to Cyrene, and ground out the skills I have gotten here. Weren't really practical for me to do. Like, I might be able to do them if I'm willing to grind it out one mob at a time. Well, it's always one mob at a time, but slowly, like during the Longtooth migration. You know, I plowed through all the level 4s, that wasn't a big deal, and then I got to the level 12s and it was like, I'm doing a hunt and I'm getting like 10 of them. And that's an hour. So, I'll make that decision before the end of the week. This is my busy week of the month. It's the 3rd week of October, so, you know, I had Lodge today, I've got Guard tomorrow. I might have to do more Masonic stuff on Wednesday. Ow. And then Thursday and Friday go quick, and it's the end of the year, which means I need to throw wood. So I don't know if I'm going to take the time to fly back again this week, but probably by next week I will be back on Calypso. But this is not the last you've seen of Cyrene. This is definitely not the last I've seen of Cyrene. I really like this planet. I do need to explore the other planets. One in particular, which is really kind of Halloween-oriented, is Monria. Although I tend to follow the Japanese cycle of horror, where horror belongs in the summertime. Actually, I think horror kind of belongs year-round, because I'm one of those people who likes to decorate with skulls. But I definitely need to visit Monria. I definitely need to get to Arcadia. I have the equipment now to be able to go to Arcadia's moon and actually, you know, survive. So, these are all things I need to do. I also want to visit, I want to visit all the planets at some point. And I'm not just going to do like a single introduction to this planet video type thing. I'm going to spend, like, I've been here a month now, I believe. And maybe a little bit longer, maybe it's been 2. And I've really enjoyed my time here. One thing I have to admit I like, and it's probably because I'm an introvert, believe it or not, it's that the chances of running into another player out here, which I know it sounds ironic that I say this, the chances of running into another player out here are much slimmer, which means that you know you're not going to be stepping on other players while you're hunting. And I'm not talking deliberate kill stealing or anything like that. I'm talking accidental, oh shit, sorry dude, didn't know you were going to shoot at that, or oh crap, they shot at something and they didn't see me coming up the other side. So that is one major advantage to hunting. You stop evading. But Calypso is definitely higher population, which means it has a lot more to offer. It does drop a lot more shrapnel, which makes the ped card go up slower, but at the same time, it gives me, I don't have to spend ped on ammo. The shrapnel does have a favorable conversion ratio when compared to other forms, so I don't know. I think what's going to end up happening is by the end of the week, I'll probably travel back to Calypso. I'm going to clean up my curbs. I'm going to participate in the Snabble Snots. I'm going to start hunting higher level stuff. Definitely not a hoglow at this point. Wow, they're getting a lot of crits on me tonight. And I haven't gotten a whole lot of crits myself. Is it because I'm wearing the better armor? Or is it just I have like shit luck tonight, which is entirely possible. I'm actually going to have to heal up a little bit. Well, it's not bad though. I got close to 4 pet out of that. 1 mob. So I'm not going to bitch too much. I don't want to get too deep in here. Kind of pull this one back. You know, and I should have, if I had been thinking, I would have taken one of my skill pills. I would have thrown my dog, not thrown my dog out, but summoned my dog. I'm not going to take a skill pill tonight because I don't think I'm going to be playing. I know that the video is not going to be a whole hour, and I don't think I'm going to be playing a whole hour tonight. I'm freaking pooped. And the pills last an hour, and I'm one of those people where if I start using it, I'm gonna keep playing until it's done. It's just the way I am. Once in a while I won't, but the problem is I'll log in after, and then I'll waste like half a pill. Oh, looks like that level 11's aggro, so let's kind of pull it. Oh, by the way, I want to thank those of you who have subscribed. I'm now up to 20 subscribers. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Hopefully that more will come in the future. I hope you're enjoying what you watch. I know my last video was a bit of a rant. I don't do those very often. It's just when I'm passionate about things. I'm a very passionate person. Just ask my future wife. And by that I mean I can get very animated about things that are important to me. 5.5 pet. Not going to complain. So, once again, thank you for subscribing. I'm hoping that there are more to come. I have to say, these Meng Shangs, which are classified as like an alien cattle, or oxen. They're oxen, I think is what they were called. Before I pull the next mob, I'm going to scan it with my Investifo first, which I really should be doing more often anyway. From what I understand, the Investifo actually helps with your looter skills, which is important to getting the better loots. Of course, with the loots comes profit. Almost 6 ped there. That is awesome. What the fuck? Did anyone else see that thing like jump straight into the sky and then disappear? Yeah, farm animals. So, wait a second. If they're farm animals, where the hell's the farmer? Oh, crap. I mean, seriously, do you just let your herd out to be hunted by player characters? Oh my god. I mean, I think that these would definitely work well as oxen. They seem to have a similar temperament, although their legs make them look like tardigrades a little bit. Their faces also kind of make them look like tardigrades. But they have that big shell on them. So for those of you who did not grow up around cows, there are a couple definitions of oxen. An ox is a steer. So it's a cow, a male cow that's been castrated or fixed, trained to pull, as opposed to just be used for beef. In New England, where I'm from, in order to be an ox, they have to be trained for 3 years. In the meantime, they're called a working steer. The advantage to using oxen over horses for pulling, especially in farming, is that they have a steadier pull than a horse does. Horses can kind of, for lack of a better term, horses tend to have more stop and go-ish type things, so that it's not a steady speed, whereas oxen tend to pull at a steady pace. So the plow will always be moving at a steady pace, although it's slower than a horse might do it in particular. That's what I'm given to understand. I'm a farmer. And last I checked, there isn't a Mennonite village around for me to ask them. I mean, there are a couple around, I just don't know where they are. But even today here in New England, the training of oxen is still a thing that happens. So my question would be, who is the farmer that let his oxen out? Because oxen are usually considered very valuable. Because they're a pain in the ass to train. And that is your fun fact for the evening. And if anyone out there watching this is a farmer, please, if I fucked any of that up, teach me. And understand that if you're a Midwestern farmer, I know that you don't do the working steer thing. They're oxen from the day they become oxen. In New England, for whatever reason, we call them working steers for the first 3 years that they're oxen while they figure out how to be oxen. I don't know the reason. I'm not a farmer. I don't get it, but that's what it is. So it's not that I'm... That's a fact that I've actually looked up, talked to people about. All my viewers are probably going, dude, we play video games. Well, no, there are probably farmers out there that play video games when they're not working. I know. Farmers are rarely not working, but still. Talk about a job that I have all the respect in the world for our farmers. They feed us, and it's a job I know I could never. I could do it if I had to, but it's not. I can't say it's one I would enjoy. So we are about halfway through our hunt now. We're down to, what, 25 ped? Oh, no. That's right, this is a 100 ped hunt. We're down to about 48 ped. And I'm actually really impressed with this armor. I've only had to heal the one time, and really I didn't technically have to heal. It was just one of those cases where, I prefer not to get that low. I've been able to put a lot more ammo into slashing than I have into healing, which is kind of a double-edged sword, no pun intended. Because the benefit to having to heal is you grind those healing skills, right? The downside to having to heal is it's money that you're not putting into killing. Because with killing comes loot. And with loot comes money. Money comes power. Or at least, you know, it's wealth. You can buy cars, spaceships, weapons, deeds, stuff. All the stuff. All the stuff. There are 14s over here. There is a 14 over here. I kind of wish there were... So my buddy Steve brought this up once to me, and I kind of, you know, said, well, your default is this, but I can definitely see where he's coming from when he's saying, you know, it would be really nice to have a sprint button once in a while. When you're too close for a teleport chip, but you're too far away to, you know, kind of walk there. But this has been a real interesting experiment. I did not expect the ghost armor to be this powerful. I mean, just looking at the stats of it, I mean, it's good. But I didn't realize it was this good. It's got solid durability. I have seen pieces of armor with higher durability, but they're either more expensive, or these stats up here are really low, or it's limited. Like, I think the... Are you kidding me? A fly just, like, flew off my forehead. Where's my fly swatter? Give me a second, guys. Finish this thing off. I'm going to silence the microphone, because this is going to be really loud. I'm back. Sorry about that, folks. I have a thing about houseflies. I don't like them. I am not a follower of Nurgle. Hashtag Warhammer 40k reference. Yes, that's how much of a geek I am. I play Warhammer 40k. Really? Why? Oh, I'm lagging out. Crapola. Tell me I didn't disconnect. If I disconnected, then this is going to be the end of the vid, I think. Shit. I think I disconnected. Son of a bitch. Yep, there it is. Okay, guys, well, apparently I'm not going to be able to give the report this time, so thank you for watching, thank you for listening. Please like, share, and subscribe down below. For those of you who have subscribed, I really appreciate it. It really helps me out. Please keep watching. Let me know what I'm doing right. Let me know what I'm doing wrong. If you get the opportunity, check out my buddy Morgalore. He's here on YouTube, but he primarily plays over on Twitch. I don't know what his current schedule is now, but if you look, I'm sure it's posted. He's pretty good about that. So yeah, have a good night, everybody.